I became involved in Margaret's Place when I was a student at White Plains High School. I was in 10th grade, and I was referred to the program by my guidance counselor when I was going through a domestic violence relationship. When I was in this relationship, I didn't know that it was abusive. I didn't know someone yelling at you or someone belittling you wasn't okay. You know at the time this doesn't make you feel good, but you don't really know how to say this isn't okay. I don't deserve this. And so when it did turn into a domestic violence relationship, I didn't know the magnitude of that either until I found the program and they were able to explain everyone deserves a healthy relationship, a loving relationship, and a respectful relationship. It really changed my life. The counselor who I had, who till this day is my mentor, having that person to really listen and to really just be there without judgment really was a difference and a big thing for me. Being in high school, I did need an order of protection, which is known as a restraining order. Mind you, I was 16, the other student was 16. Navigating that legal aspect of it, having the counselor that I did at the time was very supportive. They were able to explain to me, what it meant to have an order of protection, what it meant to go through the system, what it actually meant to follow an order of protection as a teenager. When I first went into Margaret's Place, there was a lot of shame. How could you let yourself go through this? And why did you let this happen to you? So I think there comes a point where you really shed those layers and you realize, no, wait, this is something that happened, but I'm stronger because of it. But I can also then motivate and encourage others who are going through it. It really came full circle when I was offered the position of the Margaret's Place counselor by the previous counselor who was in that position. I said, I was so scared, to fill in their shoes. And I remember them just telling me, no, you're creating now your own shoes. When you hear students go through something that you went through, it's you want to protect them, you want to guide them, and you want them to know that there's so much more beyond this situation, that there's so much more for them. I understand that because I was once there, and so there is no shame behind it. When I was able to share this story with my students, they were very appreciative because on that human level, they were also able to connect to someone who was older, but to say, I know you're not going to judge me. So by supporting Margaret's Place, you are transforming someone's life. Whether you don't realize it in the moment, in the long term, in the long run, that student could show up years later and say, thank you, and because of you, I went to college. Or because of you, now I'm a social worker. And because of you, now I believe in myself. You'll hear it from many students if you ask them. They'll tell you, without this program, I wouldn't be here. If someone would have asked me at 16, do you see yourself running the Margaret's Place program at 26? I would have told them, no way. Without it, I wouldn't be where I am today.